This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado. Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. Touchdown, Colorado. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
7, Virginia Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield playing stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. On play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short throw complete to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And they'll take over.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here we go, third and goal coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Tight end goes in motion. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They bring him down after a short gain there. third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in.
It's Rice.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball and turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Bucks. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Close to the tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Way too much speed on that play.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On First down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It is incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
On third down, it's a handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbold. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense has.
The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. We finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss on the ball.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Hokies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Grinding away on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. A quick spin move. Touchdown, Colorado. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Reinbolt. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.